After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, came to pass that the Lord spoke to Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' assistant, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise, go over this Jordan, you and all this people, to the land which I am giving to them, the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you, as I said to Moses. Many of us have seen pictures of flags being put in the ground. It's a symbol of ownership, of declaration, of taking ground and moving forward. This idea of taking ground has been the thing that God's been putting on our heart for this year's Beyond Offering. I really believe that God is calling us to raise up a generation of Joshuas, generation of church planners, pastors, and leaders that have a heart for mission, that have a heart for the ministry, that have a heart for the lost, that will go out and win the city, win the nation, and win the world for Jesus. I'm so excited that this year at Beyond Offering, God's put on our heart the goal and the plan to take ground. So beyond 2024, what does it look like? Well, we're going to be giving primarily into two key areas. Number one, we're going to be resourcing Revive College. And then number two, we're going to be starting a church planning fund. So let's talk about our first area, resourcing Revive College. We're going to be investing into providing support staff for all of our new students. We're going to be developing ways to train and develop and raise up these next generation leaders. And we also want to make sure that they have the best college experience in a Christian faith-filled environment. And secondly, let's talk about starting a church plant fund. Church planning has always been a key part of this house from the time that we started, and we know after our last church plant in Parramatta, God has been doing incredible things, really believing and seeing revival taking place out in the West. But can I tell you, it's an expensive adventure. It costs us about $500,000 to plant a church over the first 2 years. And so we want to start a fund that as we feel called to plant churches, we can just go straight to this fund and launch the vision that God's put in our heart. Something I really believe is that money should never limit vision. Or let me say it like this, what's in our hand should never limit what's in God's heart. Now, I really believe that God wants to do something so special through Revive College, through the church planning fund, but also through Revive. And I want to invite you to be a part of that. I would love to partner with you as we set up this college, as we invest into the next generation of leaders, as we sow into the future. I really believe that as we sow seed today, God will actually help us take ground tomorrow. What is a seed today is a forest tomorrow. So come on, can I encourage you? Be radical in your generosity. Let's dig deep. Let's stretch our faith. Let's believe God for something significant, for Him to use the college, for Him to use this house. Let's be a part of the great things that God wants to do in this city, in this state, and in our nation. In Jesus' name.